You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind.
With the emergence of global internet, a human population of several billions, an electronic noosphere, that we are now within the shadow of this transcendental object at the end of time.
I find it a little difficult to say what the subject matter is going to be, because
Logic is an enemy and truth is a menace.
Shake and bake, steps back, three-pointer, bang!
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a lightning round edition of the Midnight Variety Hour. I'm your host, Tom, joined as always by my good friend and lovely co-host,
Mr. Adam.
We don't have a whole lot of time today, so I figured we would just do something fun. Maybe you guys would enjoy. If you're listening to this on an audio-only podcast client, I highly suggest you head over to our YouTube and watch it there, because we're going to be watching some videos today, and they'll be lost on you if you're only listening to audio. So Adam knows this from working in the same office as me. I've recently become obsessed with this meme on the internet. If you're familiar with the video game Oblivion, the Elder Scrolls Oblivion, you'll know that the game is known for having a lot of glitches, really strange NPC behavior, and it's kind of just like a sloppily put together game, and it makes for some really hilarious moments. Humans in real life are also crazy and fucking make no sense, and there are times where humans in real life almost emulate Oblivion NPCs. And people have taken to YouTube and put together videos using the Oblivion music and putting it under clips of real crazy people in real life. And I'm obsessed with it, and it's pretty much all I watch now.
Dude, it's crazy you comparing humans to like PC or like digital characters, because it does seem like there's a glitch in the Matrix sometimes when people just start glitching. You see them doing weird things, you're like...
People just screaming for no reason, you know? It's really crazy because, I mean... You see these people in these compilation videos or these Oblivion videos, and then you realize when they're not being videotaped, they're just driving around on the same roads as us. They probably have jobs. They're like making your food, or, you're interacting with them in a call center or something. You have no idea that they're fucking crazy. So today, we're going to enjoy some of that craziness with an Oblivion NPC-themed episode of the Midnight Variety Hour. We've got a nice little compilation pulled up here. I've seen maybe the first couple of these, but after that, anything is fair game. Adam,
Yeah,
enjoy.
we might have to do some editing after this.
Yeah, for sure. Here we go.
I'll be crying if I look like that too, bro. That's fucked up what they be doing to y'all. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. I be saying that's fucked up, like, bro, you probably had the full washing set. Your shit be fire probably if they ain't cut your shit. Fuck it though,
Why
bro.
is
It's
that
your
child's
life.
hair like that?
What's that?
Thank you for being polite.
About what?
Oh, about anybody that says I love you after dinner and doesn't have dessert. That sounded fine. Thank you.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, little girls ain't supposed to have candy.
What the
How's that
fuck
sound?
are you talking about?
I'm talking about babies. Yeah, babies don't usually eat candy, do they?
Babies? No idea what you're talking
I'm
about.
Lori Scott. Nice to meet you.
Okay, nice to
Have a
meet
good
you.
day, thank you.
Okay.
Well, what do we think there? Crack, meth? How does this happen? Is it wrong to make fun of it? Because are we witnessing people with a mental condition, or is this just the byproduct of drugs?
Probably both. I mean, most of the time it is both. Most of the time it's either they had a mental condition first or drugs first, and then one follows the next.
Sure.
But it's, we're definitely watching some people who are going through some form of suffering, probably homeless, probably something or another,
I know.
alcohol, whatever it is.
And I'm a firm believer that addiction is something to take very seriously, and it should be treated like a public health crisis, and we should try and get people help that have addictions. But, I've encountered people like this in real life, and I'm sorry, it's funny. Like, I'm not going to act like it isn't. You know?
Remember we were in Austin and that guy...
Oh, my God, that lady.
Me and Tom went to Austin one time, and we were sitting like on one of the side streets off of 6th Street, where anything goes on 6th Street, and we were just chilling, hanging out, sitting on the curb. I guess we were just taking a break from all the craziness, and then all of a sudden here comes this guy, this like 6-foot dude walks up to us and starts talking to us for no reason. mind you, there's a giant homeless shelter like right nearby. So there's a ton of homeless people just wandering around, and this guy just walks up and takes his shirt off. And we're like, "What are you doing?" And do you remember what he was saying? He was just like rambling about getting naked.
Yeah, but he was like, he had his eyes closed and his shirt was off, and he was talking to himself, but he was saying things that he would be saying to someone he was having sex with.
Right.
He was just like eyes closed, looking up, and he's like, "Oh, that's that good shit. Oh, yeah." And like he was just like getting in, and then he took out a lighter, and he was just flicking this lighter, and it had like no fuel in it. And he's just shirtless, just flicking this lighter,
and then he was
like talking about getting his dick sucked.
He's like, "I'm gonna take my pants off."
Yeah, we're like, "No, don't take your fucking pants off."
Yeah, he's like, "I'll take them off right now. I'll take them off." I'm like,
and we were like, "Don't
whoa.
you take those fucking pants off? Leave them on." And he was like, "All right."
Yeah, it's just like it's really the randomness of it all. Like whenever you come across somebody who's completely out of the normal of an ordinary functioning human, there's just something funny about it because
it doesn't make sense and it's just hilarious. Like another time we were in Austin. You know, Austin has a lot of those electric scooters rolling around. And we were just out and about. I think we had just gotten breakfast and we were riding these electric scooters around. And there's this woman, she's visibly crazy, and she's just on the street yelling at everyone on the scooter, saying that those scooters are death traps and we're going to kill somebody on the scooter riding around like that, hitting, you know, potentially we'll hit someone and kill them, and how evil we are to be riding these scooters. And Adam just stops and just looks at her, and he just watches her going crazy. And she makes eye contact with Adam, and Adam just goes, "I love you." And she goes, "I hate you."
Yeah, just like that.
You know, and I wish I could just like have video of that and put the Oblivion music underneath it. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Oh, God.
You're cute too.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
No, it's my fault.
It is your fault.
Yeah, I know it's my fault. That's why I'm saying sorry.
Oh.
She thinks it's cute that her driver.
This woman is like having
kids,
a psychotic break.
And she thinks she needs to take a video of it instead of apologizing like a saint.
So stopping in the middle of the road is gonna help?
You being a bitch is gonna help? I don't know. Calm down.
Classic junior high.
Calm down.
It's okay, I'm sorry.
He apologized.
It's my fault.
He apologized.
Yeah, I know.
And you know what? That didn't upset me. But the bitch ass hoe
Sorry.
that told me to calm down. What I'd like you to do is apologize instead of being a bitch.
You're calling me sorry, but you're calling me a bitch. So set an example.
I'm sorry. My kids can't hear me calling you a bitch.
Your window's open.
They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Bop. Attitude? So that's dick.
Oh. My kids can't hear me calling you a bitch because they're listening to Kids Bop. That's someone's mother. You know?
Yeah.
Imagine if you grew up one day, and you were a kid and you grew up and you found a video on the internet of your mom acting like that. That woman was having a psychotic break.
I feel like at some point everyone has that moment in their life.
I wonder if I have. Do you and me have the potential to just lose it like that?
Yeah, I think everyone does.
Oh man,
you know, just all it takes is, you know, the boss yells at you, your spouse is mad at you, you know,
then
you get stuck in traffic,
yeah.
And then next thing you know, you spill your drink on you. You know, you just have that day, and then you just lose it.
And then someone just commits some minor infraction, and you just lose your mind.
Dude, you know, like on this podcast, we've talked a lot of, we've shown like shed light on a lot of the negative aspects of the internet.
Sure, yeah.
But you know, like there's some amazing stuff on the internet you can find. Well, like there's things like you can never see anywhere else. That you can live 100 years and never see some of the stuff you've seen on the internet, right?
100 years of like
Travel
watching
the
TV
world,
and traveling,
and you could just never see some of the random moments or just anything, right? Like little things like animals or right? But like we have the internet and have this huge database of access of just anything we want to watch and we choose to watch some random freaking videos.
But bro, I mean 20 years ago, interactions like this never would have been visible because now everyone just has a fucking video camera in their pocket that has a connection to the internet.
Yeah.
Dude, 20 years ago, we would have never known that this woman was out here acting like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just would have had to naturally experience it.
Or
and
heard it through word of mouth by someone telling the story.
And then you probably wouldn't even believe it because it wasn't on video.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it going. All right, after this, I haven't seen anything after this, so. Oh, we're setting.
Can I help you?
Call the judge and get some fudge.
Call the judge and get some fudge? Are you okay?
Nope.
Nope.
No?
You a doctor?
Maybe.
Well, where's your MD?
My dick.
Your DM.
You trying to slide in the DMs? You trying to slide?
Pardon?
You trying to slide in the DMs?
What are you talking about?
You know, Twitter.
Yep. It's like someone's house.
Mark. I can't believe how drunk you are.
I am not drunk.
Yes, you are.
I am not fucking drunk.
That actually sounds like an Oblivion.
Yes. I am not fucking
Wow.
drunk.
I get Trish Jones' fucking number and get to come out mine now.
It's funnier when they're
you know
British.
what happened, don't you?
Yeah.
It's funnier when they have an accent you already can't understand. Oh, he's gone, dude. This guy's fucking gone.
Yeah, this is the glitches in the Matrix. Man.
His brain is glitched out. Like, oh shit. Yo. Oh, that's fucked up. They're gonna sit here and laugh at my man like that.
Hi, darling.
Oh no.
This is a clip from. That's Ozzy. That's Ozzy.
Taking my beers away from my room.
I don't think so, darling. Who would do that? Who could possibly do that? Who's the beer thief? You. You're the beer thief.
That was Ozzy Osbourne.
What just happened?
That was the Prince of Darkness, one of the greatest musicians we've ever had. And he must have been like on pain pills or like, he must have just had some sort of like procedure or something. His brain wasn't even like logged on.
Yeah, he's like living in a dream state.
Yeah. He just woke up. It was probably 5 a.m. or some shit. He just has beer in his room. Who's taking the beer from my room? That's crazy. All right, look at this lady. What? She's wearing like a koala bear hat?
I don't even know who you are. I'm walking down the street and you're being a weirdo.
Yeah, you are a weirdo.
Shouting at kids.
Those are my friends.
Those are children.
Oh, no.
No, they're not.
You're cussing at them.
That is me.
You are weird.
Yeah, you're a weird
You don't even know.
motherfucker.
You don't even know who you are.
Snitch, because I'll tell fucking
Oh, I'm
Carl
a snitch.
Bismarck.
I'm a
Who?
snitch.
I know who you are.
Call Carl. I don't even know who
dead.
he is. So how are you gonna
raping
call
me
him?
Over here with the police.
How are you gonna call him?
How am I gonna call him?
Yeah, if
I
he's
don't
dead,
know.
you fucking twat
I
out of
call
your
all
mind.
the time.
Look at your eyes.
You know what they
You're
do?
so fucking pinned out
That's
right
my
now.
family, dude.
You're a fucking weirdo, man.
No,
Oh my
he's
God.
a weirdo.
Oh my God.
Yes, that's right.
Psycho.
And don't accuse my dad of this ever again.
What are you talking
Jim
about?
Hall.
Jim Hall.
He owns United.
I don't care who owns what.
Yeah.
I'm walking
You're
down
gonna
the
fucking
street,
die.
and you need to leave my fucking family alone.
That's my family.
It's funnier because she's wearing a fucking FUBU jacket.
Golly, man.
She's screaming at kids outside of a school talking about those are my friends.
You think I noticed a lot of like with a lot of these people who are on drugs is like they're always mad.
I know.
They're always mad at nothing. There's nothing to be
They
mad
just
at, but
come
they're
into
mad.
the situation yelling. They don't even, they're just yelling about anything. They're probably like something pops into their memory from like 10 years ago and they start getting mad about it. And then they're just like, I gotta go on a rant. That's why it doesn't make sense.
I don't know, man. Something that it activates some part of your brain where you're just pissed
so
all the time.
scary. It's really scary.
Yeah,
dude.
Dude, I don't know how you even get close to them.
I don't know either.
Whoa.
Whoa.
The whole night Emmerich went on his tippy toes, man, because they don't want to touch the smell. And I thought, oh, I gotta get out of here, run for your life.
What the fuck are you
I told
talking
James,
about?
I told James, man, we gotta get the hell out of here and hightail it.
Yeah, totally.
The whole world is,
Oh
I
my
tell you
God.
what, man, when you see it and you think to yourself, what the fuck is that smell? You went, ah!
Yeah, I
tell you what,
know.
man.
You're fucking you.
Perfect surgeon! I win! Wow! I tell you what, man, I thought, never in all my day, I thought, Lord, it's because he wants me to have a baby. I said, bull fucking shit! No, not in one goddamn day.
Jesus, that one was a little sad. That woman was clearly.
I mean, she looked like she was having a good time.
She really did. Hold on, I got one that's like okay to laugh at because this guy's just crazy. This man right here. This man wants to shop. This one is perfect for Black Friday. Okay, we're getting very close to Black Friday. In fact, the next episode we release, maybe we'll take a week off because the holiday is coming up. But the next episode we will, or the next time we'll be due for an episode is Black Friday. We're almost to the holiday week of Thanksgiving. Oh, we got an ad here. I'm gonna go ahead and mute this.
I got it.
Okay, you got it over there on your end. Okay. This man just wants to shop, Adam. He just wants to shop.
Why are you closed? Tell us why you're closed. Tell us why you're closed. Why are you closed? I want to go shopping.
What do you think he wants to purchase?
Why are you locked? Why are you closing
He
your
just wants to go to the
doors?
food court, probably.
Why are you locking your doors to the public? Why?
This woman is like, what the fuck?
Why?
She's realizing right now she's in the Matrix. She's realizing that this is the simulation.
Tell us the reason. Tell us the reason why. Why are you putting people through this? Why?
Why are you putting people through this? There's this kid.
Why are you putting us through this?
Now, that actually looks like a glitch.
Who gave you the right? Who gave you the right?
What is happening,
You
bro?
exclude the population. Why? Who are you? How dare you do this to us? We are the Toronto public. We want to shop. We want to get into the Eaton Center. It is a public place. It says it's open till 7 o'clock. Why are you closed?
They just walked away.
Why?
He left a fucking mark on the glass.
Tell us why.
He looked like. It sounds like it could be like a speech in a movie to like hype up a crowd, you know?
I know. You have excluded the population.
Like going to war.
Look at him, man. Look at him.
Here. It's just a spectacle to you. It's just a spectacle
All
to you.
combat time.
It's just funny. Let the police cut off my balls. I don't mind because it's the cops and they're always right. Right? You want to go shopping? You don't give a shit, do you?
Not really.
Not really. Then why don't you go fuck off with your camera and stuff?
Oh.
Stop film. I'm saying I'm not giving you permission to film me. All right?
You're in a
You don't
public
have
place.
permission. Huh?
But you're in a public.
No, it's closed. It's closed.
This is actually a privately held.
Oh, really? You're going to explain it to me? Well, tell me why they're closed.
I don't know. Cadillac Fairview doesn't want you in.
Oh, Cadillac Fairview doesn't want me in? That's why they closed the whole place?
Well, apparently.
Are you nuts? Are you crazy? I just walked over here, for Christ's sake.
These people are out here, man. They're out here.
Okay.
Why have you excluded the population?
The kids, like, where the hell did they just come up?
I know, that's
plaster his
almost
face.
the weirdest part. They're almost weirder than him.
No, they're definitely very strange. This kid just plastered his face on the wall and then just walks off like nothing
And
happened.
he looked like a lizard in a terrarium, you know, and then he just, I don't know, they probably thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, they're probably just adding fun to whatever was happening.
Yeah. Another common theme I've found in these is like people that just like to scream randomly.
Yeah.
Why do you think people do that? Do you think it's because it draws attention? Like no matter where you are, if you hear someone screaming at the top of your lungs, you're going to like...
It gives you power. Like your voice
It
just-
almost disorients the other person a little bit.
Screaming, it either confuses the other person. Like they don't know what the fuck do I do?
It's almost like primal. You're like scared a little bit. Like when you hear someone's, it's like a war cry.
Especially a woman. Like a
Oh, I
woman
know.
scream, you're just like, oh hell no. Like either you run,
right?
You try to help, or you just like, what the hell do I do?
And then you get worried that if like the cops were to pull up and they see a woman screaming in front of you,
that's a fear, bro. That's a fear. Like if you are standing next to somebody who starts screaming and then you're accused,
right?
Like
it's
hell
like
no.
it's okay. A couple of years ago, there was a woman in Central Park, and she called the cops. She was walking her dog without a leash in this area of Central Park called the Bramble. It's like this hidden off part in the trees, and you're allowed to take your dog there, but it has to be on a leash. And there was a guy in there as a photographer. He was bird watching. You probably remember this. He was a black man. This was a white woman.
Yeah, I remember.
And he mentioned something to her about her dog needing to be on a leash. And I guess she didn't like it, and they got into a little bit of an altercation. She starts screaming about how oh, like making it sound like he was threatening her life. Then she calls the cops and she's like, oh my God, I'm here in the bramble. There's a black man threatening my life. And she's just like screaming.
And all he's doing is just standing there.
Yeah. And kudos to him for being so calm, because, I mean, I'd be scared shitless at the idea of, like, someone rolling up to that scene and thinking, like, oh, shit, this guy's, like, harming this lady.
I mean, he had it all recorded, though.
I know, yeah, luckily. That's another good thing about having the cameras. But here's a video where this woman just screams, and I think it's so fucking hilarious.
This is the neighborhood, and you are not welcome.
Did she say Gaber?
That's why I need to be here.
Wait, did she say Gaberhood?
Yeah, so I believe this is a neighbor. I don't know what city this is.
I see the Rainbow Street.
Yeah, it's a, I guess like Montrose is here. It's a part of town frequently,
And of course her hair is dyed purple.
Sure, But so I watched other videos from this like altercation. This guy is he's like standing on a corner with some signs, and he's like, repent for your sins. He's like one of these Christian guys. I feel weird using the term Christian guys, but like he's like one of these overly zealous. Yeah, he's like out there saying like, repent or you'll burn in hell. She sees him and she's mad that he's doing this obviously in the neighborhood, and she just starts screaming, bro.
This is the neighborhood, and you are not welcome.
That's why I need to be here.
She screams for so long.
Look at the straight face.
You need Jesus, ma'am.
Again. Oh my God.
He can save you.
He can
give you a new heart. God can give you a new heart so that you love what God loves. No, that's irrational.
Again. What is that even supposed to do?
Dude.
Oh my God.
It's just like that was a good scream. She has a good scream. You could tell she's done it before.
It almost was like a movie sound effect.
Dude, straight faced.
I
She
know.
went from screaming to straight face, look at him dead in his eyes, just like what?
And she looked at him the whole time that she was screaming. And it's like now that video is very popular. It's got millions of views.
Yeah.
If her friends see that, or like if people in her life see that, her family, whatever, I'm sure they have.
You think she's crazy?
So you think that they would actually go like, okay, maybe Christina's a little nuts, or do you think they're like, good for you, Christina, like you should be screaming at that guy?
I guess it depends on who her friends were. You know what I mean? But like, if anyone is saying good job, hey, good for you, then there's something wrong with people, because that's not the way you interact with a normal, like, no. There's so many different ways you could have gone about that. You could have just walked away.
Yeah.
You didn't have to, come on.
And both of them were probably a little crazy. Like that guy, anyone who stands out and like just shouts at people with a megaphone, "You're going to hell," That's
another thing they do in 6th Street. They have this giant.
I'm sure.
They have a giant group of people that gather together and giant signs and pickets, and they just go crazy.
Any
out there.
area that's like frequented by quote unquote sinners, that's like where they go.
I want to interview one of those guys and just see where their heads are at, because it takes a special somebody. You know what I mean? Like, what drives you to get to that point to where you're in the middle of a street chanting, and, screaming at people, because
Shouting
they
them
go
that they're
home.
gonna burn in hell.
But you know what I mean? They go home to probably their wife and kids and have dinner and have a normal life, but then they just have this other crazy side of them.
The next morning they show up with their megaphone, and it's really I would love to, the next time we're out and about and we see one of these people out, we should stop and just like whip out a mic and just talk to them for a bit and then feature it on the show, because I want to know where their head is at. We
have to take them out of the setting. They can't be there because they're going to be
street.
in their acting movie mode, whatever.
Do we bring them up here? Do we bring crazy person to the studio? No,
we'll just invite them over like somewhere else.
To one of our apartments, or we'll go to, I was going to say we'll go to the bar, but they probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, this is the last one I want to show you. I think this one is amazing.
If you come over.
All right, this guy's clearly drunk off his ass. He's on this man's property, and the homeowner here, deals with it in the best way possible.
Over here. I can spray you right now. You better turn around.
Why would you hurt me?
I'm not hurting you. It's water. See?
Watch his hair. Watch his hair as he gets sprayed. It like flies back so beautifully.
It's really fucking weird looking, man. Does that feel good? Hey,
so angry,
fuck off my property. Right now.
Get the fuck off me.
The fuck off of my yard. I will spray you again.
Spray him right there.
Take it off.
No, get off my yard. Get off my yard. Go home right now. Turn around. Go home.
Right in the
And
titty.
then back to, and that's what would happen in Oblivion.
Go home.
The
You're
second
drunk.
a confrontation would end, boom, back to the peaceful
Go
music.
home. Go home.
And combat music.
Right now. Go in.
And peaceful. Don't you wish you could do that to people? Don't you wish you could just spray someone down? Like, that would be such a great alternative to arguing with someone.
Dude, it's fun.
I
You know
know.
he was having a good time just spraying. He wanted to spray him again. He's like, please stay
He's
here so I
laughing
can
while he
continue
was
spraying
doing it.
Yeah.
He's like, does that feel good? And he's
Yeah.
like laughing. It's, damn, there's something about just like spraying somebody with water. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's harmful. I mean, it's harmless, and, you know, it's...
Sure. Under
it's
the
like,
right PSI, yeah. If you sprayed somebody with like a pressure washer. But yeah, just like spraying someone with the hose, it just invokes like some sort of childhood joy, you know? Like
Yeah.
when you would just hit somebody with a fucking super soaker.
Yeah, dude.
The good old days.
And he had the audacity to spray him right in the nuts.
I know. It's probably felt crazy being drunk. Imagine being like pissed drunk and someone's just spraying you with a water hose in the nuts.
Well, you wouldn't remember what
Yeah,
the fuck was
probably,
going on.
you probably wouldn't. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, all right. So I figured that was a little, I don't know, just like a fun podcast to throw up. Just some fun videos. I highly encourage everyone to go and check out more of those on YouTube.
Well, Tom, you have a whole collection of just insanely random,
I have videos that like, we
funny,
probably can't even play on here.
stupid,
Videos of people getting hurt. Yeah, I know.
and and I'm sure you have like a treasure chest of just crazy ass videos that you have stored away somewhere.
I really do. I like my fucking late night YouTube videos. I should start like a little database, or
Yeah,
just get
you
an external
definitely
hard
should.
drive just to
Definitely
save
should.
these on.
You should, because you know they're eventually going to be taken off.
I know.
At some point.
I think what I'll do is I'll start saving them, and then once every couple episodes, I'll drop some insane video on you, without any warning, and I'll get your live reaction on the show.
Dude, please do that.
All right, we'll do that.
We'll make that a new little segment thing.
Deal. We'll come up with a
Something
catchy
fun.
title for it, and it'll be a fun segment at the end of the podcast.
Yeah,
I like that.
So the whole point of this episode was just to do something fun and different.
Yeah.
And it was cool, man. We'll do more.
Do you think we'll skip next week with Thanksgiving coming up and Black Friday and
Yeah.
take a week off for the holiday?
Take a week off.
So this is a fun way to go into the holiday. Just a stupid little fucking video to make people laugh. Hopefully.
Yeah. How can you not laugh at this shit, man?
It's pretty
This is
great.
gold.
And I'll use the week to prepare some crazy videos for you.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Cool, man.
Cool. Well, guys, thanks for listening. I hope you all have an amazing Thanksgiving. Don't smoke any meth. Enjoy time with your family. And, stay safe out there on the cosmos, folks.
Peace, y'all.